Good morning. This is me again from Kampot in beautiful Cambodia. Welcome to the last set of our astrological setup in our DNA. So this is the fire element. So we're working on manipura. So down into the navel chakra. Svadhisthana is just below the navel and manipura is just above and behind the back of the navel. And this is about your willpower and your drive. And we're needing to just tweak up the heat on our manipura section to be able to navigate our way through our winter period. My winter is probably your summer, so I'm feeling that my manipura is tweaked up triple. If I was in the UK, I'd probably have to work quite hard, which is why I'm here to be able to give you that motivation and drive. And never feel really bad if you haven't got that motivation and drive. I've kept my videos shorter so you can manage them in bite size. And if you're finding it very hard to press the play button, please just, even if you have to reluctantly press play, go through the drive and the motions, and I promise you by the end of the video, you'll be so super glad that you participated. So just bear with it, because I have those days too. Not many, I must admit, since I've been over here. So the manipura, as we mentioned, is about your willpower and drive. You need to start making some notes about tweaks in life that you need to really up your game on. Whether that's your work, whether that's your health, or whether that's your social calendar. Everybody can tweak their areas of their life. Especially in the winter period, it's just a little bit grim for most, and you really do have to step outside that snuggly duvet and popping the heating on, but you'll always feel much better for doing it. So coming into Tadasana, always with your ground in asanas before we expose our kundalini of our fire. Outer edge of the feet are connected. This gives your pelvis stability, enough that when you're working through all of your manipura section, you've still got that grounding element where you don't make any decisions that are based on head. The palms are out. Please zip up through the front, open up the chest, and be strong. If you need to take a moment to close the eyes, just to connect, please do. Internal meditation can be done with the eyes open or eyes closed, depending on what your surroundings are. Draw the longest breath that you can manage. Sharpest breath out. Longest breath in. Exhale. Are you ready to start? Beautiful. We're coming into 11 forward folds. We start in Tadasana and we end in Uttanasana. Take a breath. Dive down. Number 1. Inhale. Over halfway there. Make the arms wide, open up through the chest. Three more. Feel how your body is creasing together, hinging at your hips. 2 more. One more. Inhale to come up. Changes into chair pose. Utkatasana. So straight away you've gone down into a squat. Let's turn. What have you done with the crease of the back? If you squatted, you'll feel like you're front heavy. We need to adjust this. Draw the tailbone down and lift up through the chest. If the arms are either side of the ears, then you need to look down at an angle. Doesn't matter if your arms are down. Try and keep strong in the rib cage, and you can see how I've developed a little W. Staying into Utkatasana, and I want you to feel it. Feel the outer edge of your feet. Feel your connection. Bring the hands together down towards the heart. Please watch the knees as we twist. Elbow of the left comes down, elbow of the right goes up. Turn the head and look down. Keep breathing. Keep resonating with feeling. Feeling is part of the manipura. You must feel what you need to do to change, to make those advances in life, so you're always filling up your pots of gold with joy. As you breathe into center, lengthen through the body. Come on up. Prepare back into your Utkatasana. Bring the hands together down towards the heart. Have you got the legs in the right position? Take a breath. Elbow of the right down, elbow of the left up. Back in the center, breathe in, lengthen through the body. Dive down when you're ready. Adding on. Inhale to come on up. Come back into your chair, Utkatasana. Bring the hands together this time. Beautiful. Come into prayer pose, down towards the heart. Keep your left leg where it is and step back with your right. Toe, ball, no heel. Drop through the hip just a little bit. Find stability. Now my left knee is forward, my right leg is back. Therefore, I have to bring my right elbow towards the left knee and find that twist. Do you want to look up or do you want to look down? The body's going to feel unstable for a little while, but that's what life is about when we make changes. Our body likes routine. It likes familiarity. When you make changes, you feel unsteady. Back into lunge, take a breath. Step in when you're ready and release. Inhale, come on up. Dive down when you're ready. Lots of distractions in the back, I love it. Inhale to come on up. Come into your Utkatasana. Stable the right leg, stepping back with the left. Take your time. Making changes, it's never easy. Are you grounded? When you breathe out, the left elbow goes over towards the right knee. Lift and twist. Decide if you want to look up or look down, depending on how unsteady you are. Back into the center, breathe in. Take a step in and release. Beautiful, all the way down to the floor. Step back, right leg, step back, left leg. Bring the knees down to the floor. Come in to take a seat on our sit bones. Next section with manipura. We need to feel strong and empowered here, but also here resonates with the back. That's the kitchen. Shh. So sit bones are down. Let's be strong as we lift up. Draw the knees in towards the chest. If you need your hands to the floor, please do. If you need your hands underneath your thighs, lift up through the front of the sternum. You can use one arm, both arms. Don't jump before you can walk. Make sure you're in an asana where it's supporting you and you're getting the most out of this. If you're scrunching in your lower back, draw up and lift up until your spinal discs are ready to be supported. starting to shake. Breathe in, breathe out. Heel, ball, toes. Wrap the hands around the top of the thighs. Lift up through the chest. 1 round, 1 minute, Kundalini fire breath. You breathe in through the nostrils. You breathe out through the mouth. Kundalini breath is remembering to breathe out through the nostrils. Let the in-breath take care of itself. Open up through the navel, manipura. Breathe in, breathe out. Start when you're ready. Breathe in, pause, release. Sit with this for a moment because you might feel lightheaded. It's all about the Kundalini energy. Kundalini is quite fantastic. It radiates through your well-being of your navel, so it comes up into your heart, your throat, and so on. So you work on the upper vibration. If we work on the lower vibration too much, we make the wrong decisions. That's not based on our heart, it's based on our thoughts and our head, which, as you know, our thoughts are not always right. We can actually tell ourselves something that isn't actually true. Round 2. Come on up when you're ready. Come up in a fashion that's going to help you with your back. Side saddle, up on all fours. Tuck the toes under, lift up through the sit bones. Walk the hands to the feet, feel your spine, and then stack each disc as you come on up. Hello, are you ready for round 2? Let's come into Tadasana. Just listening to that amazing water. Take a breath in, come on up. Oops, dive down when you're ready. Again, breathe in and release. What do you need to get out of this forward fold? Unhinging, making sure that the front of your body is strong as your chest radiates and lifts up towards the sky. Finding a slow enough up to match your in-breath. Two more before we come and take a seat in your chair pose, your Utkatasana. I'm going to turn. This one is my chair pose. I'm coming up as I breathe in, lift up through the upper ribs and take a seat. How do you want to change this? Draw the hands together down towards the heart. Tweak your asana, make sure the heart is open, take a breath. Left elbow down towards the right knee. Now you can stay mid-range, or you can go down a little further, but try not to squash the belly too much. If you're coming down further, find your asana and then lift up through the chest as we turn. And again, feel free to lift the head up. Center the hands, breathe in, come on up, reset, Perfect. When you're ready to breathe out, change your position to the other side. Make sure the heart is lifted. Beautiful. Hands to the center, breathe in. Come and take a seat back into your chair pose. Let the legs be your stability. Step back right. Toe ball, no heel, but center the body. I'm pushing into the balls of the feet. Make a decision. Do you want to go to the first asana, right elbow to left knee, or do you want to drop your right hand, open up through the left, and find a beautiful twist? Working hard. Perfect. Take the hand behind you, find your prayer pose, come back into the center and step in. Was that easy? Inhale, back into chair, step back, left leg, toe ball, center your body. If your body is not centered, how can you rotate into the rib cage? Left elbow to the right. Do you want to hold midair? Rest on your thigh, but please lift up through the chest. You can drop the arm and you can lift and look up. If your shoulder is not liking this, please feel free to hold the hand behind you. Take the arm behind, connect your hands together. Are you ready? Step in. Oh, feels amazing. We're coming down. Take a breath. Dive down when you're ready. Step back into plank on all fours. Come into deer pose, side saddle, and you're taking a seat on your sit bones. Oh, how I wish that everybody was here with me in the sunshine practicing yoga. It really does fill your cups up with abundance. The sun makes such a difference. And I know you all feel that because you've all been on holiday and you've always, all of you have experienced that sunshine in your heart. Okay, where are we with your V-sit right now? Sit bones, hands underneath the thighs. Now, let's take you a bit deeper. Let me turn. If you have a wall next to you, I'd like you to try and position yourself near a wall. I'll give you some time. Okay, that's long enough. Position your feet up against the wall. I don't want you leaning back so much, so make sure that the legs have got you where your sit bones. So this is going to support your legs. You can hold on to your ankles if you need to. You can lift up through one arm. You can lift up, oh, just getting my feet on the bamboo. You can lift up through two arms. If you don't need that wall, bring your hands on your feet. Coming into that amazing V-sit. So if your legs will not allow you to go into this traditional V-sit, please start with the wall and we'll work up together. Breathe, open up through the navel. If the navel is squashed, your body is telling you that you're not doing it correctly. So please find apparatus or find a way of opening up through the navel. Beautiful. Take a breath. Breathe out and bring your feet together. So last time we drew our knees into our chest and we lifted up as we went into Kundalini breath. This time, if your legs do not mind, I want you to come down into cross-leg position and open up through the navel. always protecting your injuries. If this is not possible, then please feel free to have your legs in diamond, as long as manipura, navel, is open and it's not squashed. Are you ready for your fire breath? On this occasion, your thumbs and your index finger are together. This is fire, this is air. These are the two elements that we've worked today. We round the fingertips, so the tops of the thumbs and the tops of the index are making an OK sign. Other three fingers are together and we turn the palms up. Gyan mudra. Make sure your nostrils are clear. Lift up through the navel. Are you sitting tall? Begin when you're ready. 1 minute, Kundalini fire breath. If you slow it down, Kapalabhati. Keep breathing. Snort out through the nostrils where you can feel that your abdomen is contracting in. Imagine you're trying to blow a candle out with your nostrils, not with your mouth. Make it stronger. Breathe in, pause the breath. Breathe out. Breathe in, open. Pause the breath. Breathe out. Anti-clockwise, Sufi grind. Close the eyes. Try and look into the third eye and see if there's any visuals that you can see in your third eye, the ajna. When you are ready to be in the center, please don't rush. You take a breath in, lift up through the whole of the body, and exhale. Change direction. Sufi grind is spiraling your energy into the roots of the ground. This is enabling you to fly high in the upper vibration while you're deeply connecting in the lower vibration. Dream away, but be realistic and set goals for your dreams. Remember what I said at the winter solstice. Plan your life in little sections so you don't get too overwhelmed. Little lizard just run in front of me then. Beautiful. Don't rush. Next time you're in the center, lift up through the upper vibration. And relax. 6 times I want you to take a long, slow breath in through the nose and a long, slow breath out through the mouth. Do this in your diaphragm timing, not mine. Number 6. Please have a wonderful day. Namaste from me to you. Next time